Hey, it's Edge here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott to Ethereum and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame, and we'll take a look again at this lower time frame structures from the lows of June 19th or 18th. First we're going to be looking at the bullish counts. So let's start with those. 1, 2, and then looking for wave 3. 1.618 would be around 25k, and if we are looking this as bullishly, this definitely looks like a 1-2, and then we would be looking for higher prices. This structure definitely seems to be looking like it is going to be finishing soon. This is a third, most likely up in here, so let me fill that in. So a third of something. I labeled this as a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, as I couldn't get a diagonal here in lower time frames. It is possible that this is indeed just a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This would be completely done, and then we would be dumping downwards. However, it is still possible that indeed this is a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and this would be 3 here. So 1, 2 here on white, 3 would be here, 4 and 5. We would have that divergence all over the places. But again, if we are going to be coming down below this 22.75 area, let me do that again. Let's redo that again. So 22.529, around there, below this order block, basically, then we can be more comfortable saying that, okay, this move is most likely completely done at the top here, and then we would be looking down. Okay, we do have that order block here as a support. If we are going to be breaking through that, then break a block here down below. Again, looking for that support of this higher time frame wave 2 possibility if this is already done here. So that's the idea, looking for 1, 2 set up down here, another way area to look for longs. Definitely possible to take profits already here. I have not yet taken. I'm most likely taking profits if we are going to be dropping this area here for good, though. We'll see. The ETH, let's take a look at that bullish scenario here. On this one we have a bit more bullish side here, so we can be looking for this already be topping here. So it's quite a bit different area, or quite a bit different of a structure overall. In this one we have a wave 1, 2. This could be established as a wave 3 already. However, we do not get us anywhere clear or near the 1.618 extension here, so that has to be kept in mind. So it is pretty short. It is possible that this whole structure would still be a wave 2 here instead of wave 3 up here. We do have some kind of supporting idea of having these divergences happening here, but again, it is possible that we are going to be making this large 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We don't have overlap between the first and fourth here, so it is still possible that this indeed is going to be the last wave of this whole structure. That would be kind of bearish for this whole structure. We would be looking at some structures coming back to these levels. That is way too long. Let's fix that. So around these lows, let's put down the order blocks again. Lows around the 13.60 or $50 area, and golden pocket would be way down here where we have more volume, point of control right around that area, weekly naked point of controls, all sorts of things down here around $1,100. That would be my idea if, again, this is going to be breaking down more. If not, then we can be looking at higher prices again, and at that point we would be looking this as just a very bullish 1-2 scenario, and then again 1-2 here. So area where we can define if this is going to be more bullish or not, definitely down here, 13.55. If we are going to be breaking these lows, most likely the 50 is in here. If but is getting more and more likely, if we are going to be breaking this golden pocket, that we are going to be actually rolling over and getting below these lows and indeed correcting this whole structure before a possibility of getting higher. So yeah, keep an eye on if the price comes down to around $1,500. Now let's get back to Bitcoin and take a look at the bearish scenarios. Local bull. So here it is. So previously we had thought of this being an A, B and C, having the C wave here. Currently we can't have the C wave here anymore if we want to have some kind of impulsive wave count downwards. Of course, this definitely doesn't seem to be impulsive. It is feeling more like a three-way structure, whether you label it like this or this doesn't really matter. A three-way move of some sort. It could be that indeed this wave A, B and C is already done and we have a connector wave here downwards, and now we would be creating a larger wave structure, something like this here as well, and that would keep us almost around this channel as well, depending on how low we get. But it's still a possibility that there is a bearish scenario in the scene. At this point, there is also another way of looking at this. Instead of having that ABC, we could have this as an WX, and instead of having C or the wave Y end here, we have it here, and this would be a 535. At the moment, the wave C here for this ABC has gone beyond the 0.618 extension, so it is qualified to have as the leg or partner leg here for this A wave here. So it is possible that wave Y is in here, and now we have corrected or completed this whole correction. It is a bit wonky looking and don't really like it too much, but it's still a possibility. Now, again, if we are going to be going below the 0.618 here, the golden pocket, then and only then I would be looking into these bearish options. Otherwise, I'm still going to be remaining in my bullish views. We have the order block here supporting us, VWAPs, larger time frame, volume area highs, also around that area, so pretty important area, I think. Yeah, that is pretty good looking. Below, of course, we have a daily and naked point of control before we're going to be invalidating the whole idea of this being a 1, 2. But there's always a possibility that market is just going to be dumping down. We have a high interest meeting again today. You can find those informations on Discord as well. That is going to get more volatile in the evening when that meeting is happening over on the US markets, or for the US markets. The bearish scenario for Ethereum is this one. A bit different looking than in Bitcoin, so both of these are a bit wonky and kind of forced in. For this, I have placed this as a WXY. We can have this as a three-way structure into wave Y here, then 3 waves here into wave A. Then somehow this move needs to be a wave B. At the moment, it has not been, it has not gone beyond the extension of this 0.618 here, which is again a retracement of this A wave here. So it is still technically valid, but getting a 3-way move into here is kind of impossible. I'll just keep it around until this gets invalidated at the $18.36 area. But yeah, if the market is turning down and we are going to go below again that golden pocket here, we can be turning some looks into more bearish views, especially if we are going to be taking out these lows at the $13.63 area. But yeah, not much else in here to say. Definitely going to be keeping an eye on if we are going to be breaking through this first area, which is possibly some kind of wave 4, or this possible wave 4 as well. We're going to be breaking these, then it is more likely that we have completed this possible 5-way scenario here and are correcting for that way too. Definitely areas of interest here, and then we could be looking for, again, long setups, or depending on how, if this looks like a 5-way structure coming down, then we could be looking at definitely something else. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover on Bitcoin and Ethereum at the moment. Looking for some longs down here for sure on the bullish scenarios, as those are more probable at the moment for me. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes, and links to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.